Moltbot, or formerly known as Clawdbot, is now the buzzword in the AI space, and today in this video I'm going to show you how we can set up Moltbot on a VPS. So this right here is the official website of Moltbot, that is molt.bot, and just a couple of days ago it was actually launched as Clawdbot, and just yesterday or day before yesterday they actually went ahead and rebranded it to Moltbot for some reason. Obviously some legal issues from Anthropic, but whatever that is, this right here is Moltbot, and today in this video I'm going to show you how we can set it up on a VPS and then access it by linking into, let's say, Telegram, WhatsApp, or any other messaging platform. So a lot of you might be already aware of Moltbot, right? So it says the AI that actually does things, and the interesting thing about Moltbot is that once you install and set up Moltbot on a machine, after that you can just remotely, let's say, interact with the AI and have it do anything, like literally automate anything. And without exaggerating, you could even say that this is something that is very close to AGI at this point. That is to say, you can truly automate literally anything using Moltbot. And now as for using Moltbot, you have a couple of different options. The first option is that you can directly install and set up and use Moltbot right inside of your computer. So whether you're using a Windows device, a Linux device, or even a Mac device, well, you can directly install and use it. And the second option is to actually use it on an isolated VPS. Now the reason I won't recommend you directly install and use Moltbot directly on your PC is that, we have it in here, right? Full system access. So once you install and set up Moltbot, the bot can literally do anything on your computer. And if it is a work laptop or your personal laptop, I don't think that's a good idea. And now initially, if you just wanted to try it out and see how it works, and if you want to do some advanced things, well, the best option would be to set it up on a VPS, like an isolated machine, and then use it over there. That way, even though the AI has all the advanced control, and if at all something goes wrong, everything happens within that machine and none of your data is lost, or you won't have any loss for that matter. So this right here is the official website of Moltbot. And again, as for getting the VPS, we are actually going to use Hostinger. So all you have to do is to click the link in the description below and just head over to Hostinger. And as you can see, it says run your Moltbot, Clawdbot exactly how you want. And if I click on this choose plan option right here, we have a couple of plans in here. And for this video, I'm actually going to choose the KVM2 plan, which comes with 2 CPU cores, 8 GB of RAM, 100 GB of NVMe disk space, and 8 TB bandwidth. And it is more than enough for us to run Clawdbot, right? Or let's say Moltbot. I'll click on this choose plan option, click on choose plan, like the KVM2 plan. And on the checkout page, if I use the coupon that is Astro and hit enter, I'll get instant 10% discount. There you go, 10% discount. Or if I use the coupon that is Astro15, just like this, and hit apply, you will get instant 15% discount on your plan. And now that you can actually install Moltbot in just a single command, that is, let's say this one command right here, you can select the Ubuntu option and complete the purchase on a Hostinger. Next up, here I have logged into Hostinger Hedge panel, and I selected the VPS that we added, and I'll click on this button right here that says terminal to open the terminal in a new tab. So let's wait for it. So there you go, we are now logged into our VPS, which is actually a fresh VPS with Ubuntu 24.04. And now I can head back to the official website of Molt.bot. And now in the quick start section, here you can find a couple of different ways to, let's say, add Moltbot. And now probably the easiest method is to simply copy this, command right here. Depending on whether you're on Windows or Linux or Mac, you simply have to, let's say, copy this command and then paste the same in here. Since it is actually a Linux based, I can go ahead and click on change and select Linux. And now I simply have to copy the same. Or if you have already configured npm, well, in that case, you can select the npm option and simply run this particular command and then start with this command to start Moltbot. So in this one, I'll just go ahead and copy this command, head back, and I'll paste the same in here just like this and hit enter. And basically what happens is that when you run this particular command, it will automatically go ahead and set up everything. By default, we won't have Node.js or any other required packages on our server, right? Like the VPS. Now, as soon as you run this particular command, that is this command right here, it will automatically go ahead and install Node.js. So there you go, Node.js is being installed. And after that, it will just go ahead and, let's say, add a package manager and then add Clawdbot or Moltbot. So there you go, Node.js and Git are already installed, and currently it is installing the latest version of Moltbot. So let's wait for it. So there you go, as you can see, it says Moltbot installed successfully, and it actually automatically opened up the onboarding flow. So here it says Clawdbot onboarding, and it says, I understand this is a powerful and inherently risky. Continue. Well, I'll select the yes option. Hit enter. And as for onboarding mode, we have two options in here, quick start and manual. So in this one, I'll click on the quick start option. And obviously for using Moltbot, obviously you will need to connect to a LLM provider, or let's say a AI provider. So here we have a bunch of different options like OpenAI, Anthropic, Minimax, Quen, you name it, we have a lot of these options. So in this one, I'm actually planning to use Anthropic, but if you want to, let's say, use OpenAI or let's say Google, you can go ahead and select the appropriate option. Since I already have an Anthropic subscription, like cloud subscription, I'll select the Anthropic option. And again, I wouldn't recommend you select the Anthropic API key option because that will be like crazy expensive. Since I already have like, a subscription, I'll select this option, that is Anthropic token. So I'll just go ahead and let's say enter. And now I need to open terminal locally on my computer. And I'll just go ahead and make sure that I'm logged in by running the Claude command. All right, so I'm logged in, so I can quit the same. And next up, I need to run the command that is Claude, then setup, then token. And I can hit enter. And now it opens up an authorization page. I'll click on authorize. And I have my OAuth code in here. So I'll simply copy the same just like that. And now I can head back to this instance and then I can paste the same in here, the setup token, and hit enter. Oops. All right. Default looks good. And next up, you have the option for selecting the model. So in this one, I'll actually keep it as Claude Opus 4.5, hit enter. And next up, for interacting with Moltbot, you have a couple of different options. So after you set up everything, obviously you'll be able to interact with the AI right from your smartphone, right? So here we have Telegram, we have WhatsApp, Discord, Slack, iMessage, etc. So in this one, I'm actually planning to use Telegram. So I'll select the first option. So it says Telegram bot API. And next up, we need to create a new Telegram bot. So in this case, I have already installed the Telegram app on my computer. And next up, I need to open the bot father bot. So here I searched for the keyword bot father and I'll select this option right here. And I can click on start. And next up, I need to create a new bot. And for that, I can simply type the / symbol and click on new bot option. Let's give it a name. Let's say Moltbot bot. Okay, username. And it must end in Moltbot. Okay, let's give it the same one, Moltbot _bot. In your case, you can actually, okay, the username is already taken. Let's say Astro Molt bot. Oops. Astro _Molt _bot. Okay, now that part is done. And as you can see here, I can now find a token. So all I have to do is to just copy this token from here and I can head back and paste the same in here just like this and hit enter. And it is asking whether or not we want to configure skills now. Well, I'll just say yes for that. Hit enter. Show homebrew. Yes. The preferred node manager, I'll keep it as npm. Next up, I can select and install some skills. So in this case, let's just say, if you want to add, let's say GOG for adding Google Workspace CLI, you have the option. And if you scroll through this page, you'll be able to find a bunch of different skills that you can instantly add. For example, Nano Banana Pro, Oracle, we have a lot of them. And for this one, maybe I'll enable the Cloud Hub option right here. And maybe that's it. So as you can see, it says installing Cloud Hub. Let's wait for it. And now it will ask if you want to configure some API keys. Well, you can select yes or no, depending on exactly what you're trying to accomplish. I'll just select no for every one of them. And again, you also have the option to set all these API keys even after this as well. And enable hooks, I'll skip for now. And next up, it is asking how do you want to hatch your bot? And here we have a couple of options. I'll select the first option that says hatch into UI and I'll hit enter. Let's wait for it. So there you go. As you can see, Moltbot is now fully set up. And as you can see, it says, hey stretches, I'm awake, I'm awake. I see the bootstrap.md in my workspace, which means this is a fresh start. No memories yet, no identity. All right, who am I? Okay, what should you call me? Well, who are you? Okay, who am I? I can give a name to this one. So let's just say Nexa, that's the name. And who are you? What's my name? Well, I forgot to give it a name. Well, I can simply say my name is Astro and simply hit enter. As you can see right now, we're actually using the Anthropic API under the hood for this one. So it says, oh, got it. You is Astro and me is equal to Nexa. I'm into it. Nexa feels right. All right. So what else should I know about you? And if you want to, let's say, give more specific information about you or the bot itself, you can enter them in here. So here we have option for entering a time zone, what kind of vibe, anything you're working on, and pick an emoji, something that feels like me. Maybe I can just simply copy and paste it in here. All right. So this right here is the emoji that I want to use. And now if I head back to Telegram and if I try to use this particular bot that we created just now, that is Astro Moltbot, and if I click on start, as you can see it says Clawdbot access not configured, but towards the bottom you can also find the Telegram user ID and the pairing code. So what I'll do is I'll simply go ahead and copy the same, and I can head back, and now I can give a simple prompt to directly to Moltbot asking to complete the Telegram pairing. Could you please complete the Telegram pairing? And I'll paste the details that I copied, and I'll hit enter, and let's wait for it. So just like that, Telegram setup is also complete. And if I open the bot and if I try to send a message, something like this, let's say hi, there you go, it is typing. So there you go, I'm now able to interact with Moltbot, and as you can see, I sent a hi message and it says, hi Astro, looks like we have already met. I'm Nexa, your Chaos Oracle. The bootstrap file is still hanging around though, so let me clean that up. Done. Fred state, no memories, no files yet. So this is basically our first real conversation. What's on your mind? Now you can just go ahead and start using Moltbot, and the setup process is now complete. Now in this one, I actually used the web version of Telegram, and it's already linked. And if I log into the exact same account from my phone, and if I message this Moltbot bot, which is the one that I created right now, I can go ahead and interact with Moltbot and start using it. And next up here, I have opened up Cloud Hub, that is Molt Hub, and I'll be able to find a bunch of different skills that I can directly add to my Moltbot. So if I go to the latest drop section right here, I'll be able to find all of these skills. And maybe if I click on the skills option right here, I'll be able to find all these skills. And for example, let's just say I want to add an internet lookup verifier. Well, I'll be able to find more details about this particular skill, what it is about, and I can find all this information. And next up, let's just say you want to add a new skill. Well, you can just open your bot, and let's just say I want to add nano banana skill, and I can hit enter, and let's see what happens. All right, so it says on it. Let me check Cloud Hub for that. Now, basically what I'm doing is that I'm actually using Moltbot itself to add the nano banana skill. And as you can see, it says Cloud Hub CLI is broken, that is missing dependencies. And again, it is actually fixing it real quick. So first of all, we wanted to add the nano banana skill, but then it tried to do it, but seems like there was another problem which it had to fix first. That is the Cloud Hub CLI was broken. So it went ahead and fixed that. And after that, it found the nano banana skill, and it actually went ahead and added the same. So it says Nano Banana is installed. It's an image generation skill using Gemini 2.0 Flash via Open Router. Want to test it out? Let's just say yes, but I haven't provided you the API key yet. Okay, and I can hit enter, and let's see. So there you go. As you can see, it has got it. Since it uses Open Router, you will need an Open Router API key. All right, so I can either provide it in here, or maybe if I want to, I can actually use the Gemini API key directly. In which case, the skill that it actually added is using Open Router, and I already have some credits in my Open Router account. So I'll just head over to the key settings. Maybe I can create a new key, create the same, copy it, head back, and I can say here is the Open Router API key, and I'll just send it over, and let's see. So the initial Nano Banana Pro skill that we added, it wasn't the right one. It was not the official one. So I just went ahead and searched for another one on Cloud Hub and found out this one, and I added the same, and I also passed my Gemini API key. And now just as to test it out, let me just say generate an image of a cat and hit enter, and let's see what happens. All right, so there you go. I just went ahead and gave a prompt asking to generate an image of a cat, and there you go. This right here is the image that our bot generated. So it basically used the official Nano Banana Pro skill, and there you go, it is actually working. So we just went ahead and configured Moltbot on a VPS and also added the Nano Banana Pro skill and actually used it to generate an image. And next up, you can actually go ahead and start interacting and start using Moltbot directly via Telegram. And also make sure to take a look at cloudhub.com to find all the interesting skills that is directly available, and you can just go ahead and start using it. And this is by far the easiest way and easiest method to set up Moltbot on a VPS, and that's exactly what I wanted to show you in today's video. So I hope you guys found this video useful. If yes, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.